Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of the Free American Hour. I'm Clay Douglas. I'm your host today, and I will be taking calls at 646-915-8774. I know I've got an audience out there. Maybe you're on the computer. Maybe you can't do two things at once. Maybe it's hard to multitask. But hey, if you've got a comment about the show, if you've got a reason for not donating or not supporting me, hey, I'd love to hear from you. And I'm doing this on television, so you can probably see my shirt here. CIA. That's right. It's I'm not in the CIA, but actually the fine print says criminals in action. And, whoops, how did that happen? Okay. The criminal in action, that's what the CIA is. And the more I think about it, when I was visited in the hospital by two guys claiming to be CIA, claiming to be responsible for drugging me, you know, I said, yeah, what are you doing in this country? What are you doing messing with me? Get out of my hospital. Hey, and thanks for the hire, boys, but frankly, it wasn't nearly as good as that acid you brought in the 60s. You know, and I didn't think they were CIA. I thought maybe they were ADL or Southern Poverty Law operatives just coming in to hassle me. But they had asked me if I had been hallucinating, and that made it pretty strange because I hadn't told the doctors, I hadn't told my family, I hadn't told anybody that I was experiencing pretty vivid hallucinations of the building being on fire, of smoke rolling across the floors, but evidently they knew about it. Now, I don't have a guest today, but a few things up there. I've got some new things up on my website, and I want to share one of those because it kind of sets the stage. I've told you that we have been set up for a race war. I've told you we've been set up for a race war in September. And, well, I want to give you a little introduction to that scenario, that statement. And I think I want to do it musically here. One of my old favorites, probably one of the people that I would do on karaoke or something like that, is Ray Stevens. And I've got him right up on my website now. Kind of a message to Obama and all of you leftists over there in California, you communists. It's not even left. It's not even left or right. You know, the Tea Party's pointing the finger at oh, look, they were having a leftist rally over there. They were having a leftist rally over there, and the press wasn't covering it, and they were calling us racist, and they were doing this, and they were doing that, but those leftists were getting away. Well, those leftists over there were protesting against the wars in Iraq, in Afghanistan, and the planned upcoming war with Iran. And I think maybe all of that is subterfuge, smoke and mirrors. And that's what I want to talk about today to you. But let's hear Ray Stevens first. God save Arizona.
And they sank the Arizona in a cloud of fire and smoke. That was 1941. And years later, in 2010, Arizona is a target once again.
Now, just in case you can't hear that, let me repeat it for you. On Sunday, December 7th, 1941, Pearl Harbor was attacked, and the synchronicity here is pretty incredible, because I know one of the men that was there at Pearl Harbor. Eden Rainey is his name, if he's still alive, God love him. He gave me a poster that I got up on my wall right up there of the bombing of Pearl Harbor from the Japanese viewpoint. Eden Rainey found a document. He found a document. Well, okay, I started telling you this story. This wasn't my intention, but you need to know. Eden Rainey and his men were in the barracks on Pearl Harbor, and the night before they were ordered to turn in their ammunition. They didn't. And when the raid happened, when the attack occurred, Eden and his men shot down one of the Japanese pilots. He crashed on top of the barracks. Eden ran up and got him and pulled him out. He was dead, but he searched him and he found a map. And the map had the exact locations of all of the battleships on Battleship Row, with one minor exception. The carrier Kitty Hawk was supposed to be where the USS Arizona was. It was supposed to be there. It wasn't. Because the Admiral, I believe his name was Kimmel, I could be wrong, the Admiral refused to bring the ship in as ordered that day. So he kept it out. So the Japanese hit the USS Arizona. And now Ray Stevens says Arizona is under attack again, and it is. Let me let you hear Ray's song first.
That was 1941. And years later, in 2010, Arizona is a target once again, attacked by drug lords, terrorists, and our own Attorney General. What they're trying to do to Arizona surely must be criminal.